Good morning, everyone. Today, I'm going to teach you how to use a Google Meet. So, I will demonstrate to you one by one. But before that, make sure that you are connected to your internet Wi-Fi. Okay, in your home, make sure it is on and you have stable signal or stable connections. And if you are outside of your home, make sure that your gadgets or your Android phones are connected with mobile data. If you are going to use mobile data, make sure that you have enough load. If not, free data cannot access that Google Meet because it usage high frequency signal. So without further ado, let's start. So to begin with, we need to access a browser. So I use Google Chrome and I visit Google website. So in your Google, make sure that your account is signed in. Mine here, I will use my debit account, and then as you see these dots, so we're going to click this to look for the logo of Google Meet. So we scroll down this bar and here it is. This is the Google Meet, the logo for the Google Meet. So let's click. Okay, so we are directed to the home screen of Google Meet. So at the upper left, you can see the URL. This is meet.google.com and the name of this site. And we have time here on the right, on the upper right, the date, and we have three icons here. And we have support, feedback, and settings. Okay, in settings, we could check the audio and video. For the audio, we have microphone and speakers. For the microphone, if you are using your headset or earphone or any kind of earpiece. So if you check this move green bar that is moving, it means that your microphone is functional. And if we check this speaker, so we can hear a sound. If there is a sound, it means that the speaker is functional. If there is none, it means you need to check it out and repair the problem. So let's start the test. Okay, got it. So of course, we could check the video. So the video of this, um, if we open our camera, so we can see here the camera. So we have here the three choices for the camera. We have Cyberlink webcam, splitter, easy camera, and HP True Vision HD. So I think because this HD is the standard as we open it, so maybe this is applicable to use because HD is high definition, so it's quality. So let's close these settings. Okay, so on the side here we have the Google Apps and of course our account. So see my picture. Okay, so Google Meet is used for video conferencing wherein we can connect, collaborate, and celebrate from anywhere. So this is a secure for everyone. So as we click this new meeting, this green button, so we could create a meeting and a link that we could share to our participants. If you are the host, you could create new meeting. And then if you are the participants who is receiving a link, you can enter the code here and at the side you can check this you could click this join. Okay, so let's start with new meeting. So new meeting, we have three options here. We have create a meeting for later, start an instant meeting, and schedule in Google Calendar. So create a meeting for later, it means that you are just going to get the link first, and then um, that on the time that you set for the meeting, that your participants will enter or join on that specific time. So later lang on that given day. Okay, for the start an instant meeting, so as I speak today, so I'm going to start the instant meeting. So we're not going to wait anymore. We're just going to ready ourselves and join for this um, conferencing. And of course, the schedule in Google Calendar. So as we schedule, it means there is a specific date, a specific time that we are going to wait. And Google Calendar is our application tools to help us and remind us that we have that schedule on that specific date. And on when we do use the Google Calendar, our video conferencing, if we record it, all the participants can have access. Okay? Just like the other options that you need to share the recorded output. So let's start the instant meeting. So it's loading now and we are automatically directed to the home screen. So there's a pop-up message saying your meetings is ready. And we have a green button here, add others, and the meeting details. This is the joining info. This is the link, okay, that you could copy and share to your participants. Or if you want to automatically copy the link, so you could click this rectangle and a pop-up message saying copied meeting link. Then let's try. So assuming in my Facebook Messenger this GC is my participants. So I will paste here in the chat box the Google Meet link and hit enter. Okay. So this is the link. So using my mobile phone, so I will connect to that link. So let's go back to Meet tab. Okay. So in using this add others, okay, so if your learners or participants save their email address in your Gmail account, so you could click those email address to invite them to your meeting or conference. So for example, I will use my personal account. So I will click here. So there is a automated letter or email send that I will send for them, so they could click the invitation link for this video meeting happening now. So I will send email. So make sure you notify your participants that they will receive an email. Okay, so let's close this message. Okay. So while waiting for the participants, okay, so here this the meeting details. If if it happens that you close the message earlier and you didn't yet copy the link, so you just click this meeting details and then we have the joining info. You could copy this link or you could click this rectangle to automatically copy the joining info. Okay. This attachment, if in case that you schedule your meeting using Google Calendar, so all your attachments will show up here. So we don't use the Google Calendar, so we don't see anything here. So you can click anywhere, then it will remove the message. Okay. So on the upper, we have here three icons. We have here show everyone, we have here chat everyone, and activities to do. So in my phone, so I will use my personal email, okay, to And after I click the link, it is automatically directed to my Meet. Okay, to the room, to the Google Meet room. Okay, so here we have in the phone, we have here three icons, the video, okay, the video, the the microphone, and of course the blue one, the join. So I will click the join. Okay, so I will mute. So I will mute the microphone so we could not experience any feedback. Okay. So we have we need to try this icon. So the show everyone. So this the meeting details. As you can see, we have two participants. They are all muted. So if you want to add more people, you just click this. Okay, and then just like what we did earlier, you just click all the email of your participants, email address of your participants to invite them. Okay, and of course host control, because I'm the host control, so I have all the privileges to control all the icons. And we have the chat messages. Okay, so the chat messages, so everyone can see everything I send on the chat box. Okay, on on this control panel. So for example, I write good morning, and then I could hit enter on my keyboard, or I can click this arrow, and then everyone can see my, you can see on my phone. So I'm sorry, so on my phone, so I could see the messages. So in call messages in phone, again using your phone, there is a three dots, you could check, click that, and we have options. Okay, on the options, so we have here in call messages, so we click that in call messages and the message will pop up here. So lahat yon makikita natin. And of course, if I turn it off, okay, if I turned it off, so it means that my participants, they cannot send messages. Only the host can send its message. Okay. And this icon, the third icon, so we have here recording and whiteboarding. So in recording, so we could record our discussion. Okay, so this is the message. We could record. So here. So the recorded video will be saved in my folder, Meet Recordings folder in my Google Drive. Okay, so let's start recording. Okay, if you are going to record something, make sure that your participant is you ask for their consent that you are going to record, because if not, it will be illegal and actionable. You should obtain consent to record this meeting from all participants, including external guests and guests who join late. Okay, this is for safety purposes. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so this is the record area. Okay, this is where we can see the record button. Okay, so when it's turned red, it means that the record is ongoing. Okay. Okay, so we have also the whiteboarding. So later we will try this whiteboarding. So let's close the meeting details. Okay, so we have two participants here. So this is the host. Okay, so this is um, icon or button to pin myself to the main screen. So if I pin this, so in any participant screen, my video screen or my profile pic will only show up. Okay? And then if I unpin, okay, all the participants in the conference or in the Google Meet, yun lang po yung sila yung makikita mo. Okay po? Okay, same thing with the presentation. You can also pin and unpin the presentation. So later I will show you how to present. Okay, so of course we have here yung square. If I click the square, so as you can see, it is slanted, like it means na nakastop yung function niya. So if I click this, so mawawala yung uh, slash na yon, and then it means na yung screen ko lang yung makikita. So if I going to click again, okay, on this side, so nandito yung pictures ko or yung screen ko sa upper right. Okay, so ito yung bar, um, wala siyang slash. Ito yung symbol or image for a tile, icon for a tile. So kapag kinilik ko to, kung ilan yung participants yun yung naka-tile doon. Okay, so yun yung makikita natin. Okay, so this is yung button. Okay, this is the host control. Host control, quick access. When turned off, everyone who isn't invited must ask to join, including people in your organization. So kapag tinurn off ko to, so para makapasok sila, para maka-join sila, kailangan i-accept nung host. Pero kapag naka-on to, automatically, kahit hindi ko siya i-click ng i-admit doon sa ating conference using Google Meet, automatically makaka-join sila. And of course, share their screen, send chat messages. Okay? So, kapag naka-turned off yan, yung mga participants natin, hindi sila makakapag-share ng screen, yung host lang. Okay? Pero kapag naka-on, they can access yung pag-share ng screen. And send chat messages, I already explained it earlier. So kapag naka-on, lahat makakakita ng message. Kapag naka-off, only the host can send messages. Okay? So, this is the microphone. If I turn it on, so, maririnig siya dito sa aking microphone. So, hihinaan ko na lang siya dahil magkakaroon siya ng feedback. So, of course, when we turned on the microphone, maririnig tayo ng ating mga participants. Clear, loud, and clear. But make sure kapag nagsasalita tayo during our discussion, yung ating participants or yung ating mga learners, make sure na naka-off ang kanilang microphone. Because if not, it would cause noise, diba? So to reduce those unnecessary noise, we need to we must ask them to unmute rather to mute the microphone. Okay? Para magkaroon tayo ng clear and precise na report during the discussion. Okay. And of course, we have here the button here, yung image niya is telephone. So, kapag kinilik natin to, mag-e-end yung ating conference. Okay? So, here naman, this is the video. So, kapag kinilik ko yung video, so, makikita po ako ng aking mga participants. Okay. So, for now, I cannot use my video. You cannot see my video because I use the video for the screen recorder. So, naka-screen record tayo ngayon. So, hindi nag-a-appear yung video ko. But for the participants, if they open their video, So, makikita yung video nila. See? So, this is me. Ako pa rin po. Ayan. So, close the camera or the video itself. Okay? And one more thing. So, we have three icons here. We have the raise hand. So, if you use the Google Meet for a classroom setup or for virtual space, so of course, we want our learners, or of course, in the meeting, we want our participants to cooperate, okay, to collaborate, and of course to share something with our discussions. So if they are interested to share, or if they want to tell something, they just need to click raise hand. Okay, so you see this, there's an image on the participant screen. Okay, when you see this, it means they want to get your attention, that they want to tell something. So virtually, they raising their hands. Okay, so when I click lower hand, it means they are done sharing. They are done talking about something they want to share. Okay, so my participants, so ito yung participants ko. So if they raise their hand, okay, it means they want us to acknowledge them because they want to tell something, they want to share something. If they lower down, it means they are done sharing. Okay, so that's clear. Oh, I'm sorry. For a while, may nag-pop up lang sa aking screen. Okay. Oh, commercial for a while. So, okay, so let's continue. I'm sorry for the commercial. Okay, so that's the raising hands virtually. So we have here turn on captions. So just as I said earlier, if we want to use the turn on captions, our microphone should turned on. Okay, so let's try. Okay, so I turn on the captions. So it is turned on using English language. So if we try to speak in Tagalog, or if we try to speak in Filipino, so it wouldn't, the words wouldn't write correctly because the standard language here is English. So as we say something, all the words come out to our mouth will post here or written here. So all our participants can read all the words that we say. So these captions is applicable for our participants who experience hearing difficulty. Okay? But if our participants don't have anything like that, you don't need to use captions. But if someone or somebody in the group or in your participants request to use the captions, I think you should do it. You should try to use the captions. Okay, but if you if you y- if but if the Google Meet, if you try to live stream our conference, automatically the captions will turned off. Okay, is it clear? I hope it is clear. So let's turn off the captions for this matter. So again, captions is appropriate for participants with hearing disability. Okay, so let's turn off the microphone for us to not encounter or experience um, feedbacking. Okay, so we have here present. Okay, present now. Icon present now. So if I click here, there is three options. We have the entire screen, a window, and a tab. So we're going to try the entire screen. Okay. So if I try this entire screen, okay. So there is a pop-up message. I need to click this the entire screen, then share. So if you're going to use the entire screen, it means that you are going to present something like using a Microsoft PowerPoint. So make sure if you are using your Microsoft PowerPoint, the file is already open. Okay, so it wouldn't consume time, and para hindi naman ganun ka-messy na makikita ng mga participants nyo na hinahanap mo doon sa folder uh, um, yung iyong PowerPoint. So, you open it para once we share, okay, I click share. So, it took a while to open or to present. So, as you see this side sa left, yung you're presenting to everyone, it means you are ready to present. So, we proceed to, ayan, here sa aking phone, naka-present na yung entire screen ko. So, I will proceed or I will go directly to the PowerPoint. Okay. I will go directly to the PowerPoint, and then, ayan, makikita siya. If I want my PowerPoint, makita lang ng mga participants ko yung mismong slide, so I will slide share or slide presentation. So, the keyboard shortcut is F5. F5. So, i-click natin si F5. Ayan. So, sa aking screen, naka-share na siya. Kung ano yung nakikita nyo sa screen ko, yun yung nakikita ng mga participants ko. Okay? So, if you are done presenting with your PowerPoint, in your keyboard, you just click the escape button. Okay? And then, we go back to Google Meet. Okay, and then click the stop presenting. Okay, so I hope it is clear kapag magpe-present po tayo. Okay, then let's try a window. So, an application window, it means lahat ng window na naka-open sa inyong laptop or PC or Android phones, mamimili ka doon kung alin ang gusto mong i-share sa kanila. For example, so, ito yung pop-up window. Ang naka-open lang na window sa aking laptop is the Google Meet using the browser Google Chrome and my presentation. Okay, if I click my presentation, kapag shinare ko siya, so makikita. Kapag in-F5 ko siya, hindi siya ma-F5. Hindi siya mape-present as slide presentation. Okay. So, ganyan pa siya makikita. Okay. So, sa screen ko, naka slide presentation siya. Pero, doon sa participants ko, hindi siya naka-slide presentation. So, hindi sila applicable. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, in-open lang siya. Applicable lang to if you want, for example, if you want to open a folder, a file, or like, if we try yung Google Meet, a window, and then if we try this Google Meet, okay, for a while, okay, sa aking participants doon sa mobile phone, so ang makikita dyan, yung mismong window lang, si Google Meet lang. Kung ang window naman ay Facebook, of course, ang makikita sa aking participants is yung yung mismong Facebook lang. So, ganun lang siya. Okay? So, let's go back to Meet, then stop presenting a window. So, same thing kapag merong folder. For example, I opened desktop. Okay, so for a while, so I open. Okay. Okay. I open this folder. So, let's try present now. And then a window. Okay. Wait. So, a window that is open. It's either your PowerPoint or your browser, not the folder. Sorry for that. Okay. So, let's proceed to a tab. So, if you're going to present using a tab, it is written here, best for video and animation. So, the video and animation, it is best if we use from YouTube. Okay? Because the audio is great rather than yung mga nakasave na audio and video sa ating file. Okay, for example, okay, for a while, I open I minimize here. I open a video here. So this is a tab. Okay, so let's proceed. Let's go back to Meet. Click a tab. Okay, so on the tab, as you can see, Meet and Messenger only. So it means tab from the browser, not from tab from your save video from your PC. Okay, so cancel. So if we want to so let's close this. So it's clear, ha? So if we're going to share that video, we will pick the entire screen, but the quality of the video is not that good. Okay, so if we click that, so I will show you so you could compare. So let's entire screen, click, then share. Okay, so I will in my participants, so nakikita yung aking entire screen. Okay, then we're going to check the video. Okay. Okay, so I mute the sound so I could speak clearly. So as you can see, doon sa video, okay. Doon sa video, medyo naglalag yung ating video. Hindi ganun kaano yung quality niya. Okay. Let's try to share using the tab. So, yun yung para ma-compare lang po natin, ha? Okay. Stop presenting. So, in tab, we need to open the YouTube account. Okay, so I will open my YouTube account. So if you are not yet subscribed, please subscribe. Okay, so commercial for that while I open the YouTube. Okay, so this is my YouTube channel. Okay, so I will open this entity. Okay. Okay, so let's go back to Meet. I will present. Okay, I will pick this tab. Present using tab. So as you can see, meron tayong 3 options: the Meet, the Messenger, and of course the Google Meet. I rather the YouTube. So I will pick the YouTube, then share. So madadirect na tayo doon sa ating YouTube. And then sa screen ko, ayan, yung YouTube yung makikita. Okay. So kapag pinilay ko, okay, make sure if you are using this, you have a stable internet. And make sure that you have this check kung saan mas maganda ang signal nyo. Kung sa umaga ba, sa tanghali, or sa hapon. If you want to, If not, you should provide a quality internet provider. Okay? So this video is our entry in Nestle Wellness. Okay, so for a while. Okay, naglo-load pa po siya. Sorry for that. Okay, refresh ko lang. Okay, so kapag nagkakaroon po tayo ng mga technical difficulty, kalma lang po tayo. Huwag po tayo yung magra-rattle, kakabahan. Okay. So, this is. So, ayan po yung video. So, dito sa ating... Ay, nagbabuffering lang siya. Okay. So, maganda po ang sound. Okay, so maganda ang sounds niya, yung quality, and of course, the video, mas magiging maganda. At mas ma-enjoy siyang panoorin. Kasi dito, pwede na nating i-enhance yung quality niya sa settings. So, matataasan natin, mas magiging malinaw po siya. Okay? So, I also want to share to you. So, okay. So, in using Google Meet, we could also share our video lesson. Teachers made video lesson. Here, ito po yung video lesson ni Sir Marvin. Ayan, kasi dahil malaki yung files, so, sa YouTube po siya nakalagay. So, nakikita po siya ng mga learners natin. So, pwede natin siya, imimit natin yung mga learners natin, then, pwede nilang mapanood yung mismong video.
Malinis ang kasuotan.
Okay. So, iyon po yung video lesson. So, this video lesson is made using PowerPoint na kinonvert po sa movie, naka-convert siya into movie. Ayan. So, using other applications. So, okay. So, balik po tayo sa Meet. So, if you're done sharing a video or any output using YouTube, kapag done na po tayo, stop presenting lang po tayo. Okay? So, I hope that is clear, and I hope natutunan nyo kung paano mag-present. Okay? So, again, we can present using our entire screen. Make sure ang PowerPoint naka-ready na, or kung ano man po yung ipapresent natin, kung Word man yan, or Excel, or anything. Okay. So, kapag nag-pop up yung message, you just click share. Okay. And then, we could also share a window and a tab. And of course, meron po tayo ditong 3 button sa gilid. Okay, sa bottom part. Okay, sa gawing kanan. Okay, so we have here the whiteboard. Okay, still naka-recording pa rin tayo. We have change layout, full screen kung gusto nating wala na yung mga icons kung ayaw natin nakikita yon. And then, change background, we can change yung background natin kung hindi natin gusto na makita yun ng mga participants natin. Okay, so pwede naman po yun before we start yung Google Meet, bago mo siya i-on, doon sa baba, meron na siyang settings. But make sure you meet the required specs for the um, required specs for this Google Meet. If not naman po, kung hindi nyo na-reach, you need to update your system. Okay? Pero meron din naman po tayo para makapag-change ng background. Meron tayong mga tutorials sa YouTube na kung saan ituturo sa inyo kung paano mag-download or mag-extend ng mga application na pwede nating gamitin for background, to change our background. But make sure na you have functional and space, memory space, kasi kumakain ng space po yung mga application na ine-extend natin sa ating Google Chrome, and of course yung mga ini-install natin sa ating laptop or PC or Android phones. Kaya kailangan mataas yung specs niya and may space siya, memory space pa. Okay, kasi kung hindi po, nag-try ako, maglalag po yung inyong gadget. So, hindi nyo rin siya ganun totally mapapakinabangan. Okay? So, captions, I show you earlier the captions. Use phone for audio. Okay, yung use phone for audio, ito po siya. Okay, so, if you cannot connect your Google Meet using the link, you can call via your number, or you can dial using your phone. Dial nyo lang po yung nandito. Okay, so in most cases, hindi naman nangyayari yon kasi nakaka-connect naman tayo doon sa ating Google Meet. Okay, so what we have here, report a problem, report abuse if you experience. So, ito lang po, i-click nyo lang yan. Then, troubleshooting and help, and then settings. Sa settings, ito yung kanina pinakita ko sa inyo, the audio and the video. Yung video, camera field pa siya kasi ginagamit ko yung video for the screen recording. Okay, and host control, kanina na-explain ko na to. Ito yung quick access kapag naka-turned off siya. Kung merong papasok or mag-join dun sa ating Google Meet, kailangang i-admit ni host. Pero kapag naka-turned off, kapag naka-turned on, automatically, kahit hindi na i-click ni host, makakapag-join sila. Okay? So, kapag naman dito, share their screen. So, kahit sino pwedeng mag-share. Kapag naka-off, si host lang pwedeng mag-share. Same thing dun sa send chat messages. Kapag naka-on, lahat ma-view yung messages, lahat pwedeng mag-send. Pero kapag naka-off, si host lang ang pwedeng mag-send ng messages. Pero makikita pa rin ng lahat. Okay. So, let's try now the whiteboarding. So, I promise to you to share this whiteboard. Open a jam. So, when I open a jam, ito yung message niya. This jam is used for to collaborate, working up ideas together. Okay, to visualize ideas using virtual whiteboard. So, we need to click this Start New Whiteboard. So, may magpa-pop up lang dyan na bagong window. Okay, so before pala mag-pop up yon, we need to turn the link sharing on. So, ibig sabihin, kailangan lahat ng participants mo pwedeng mag-edit doon. Binibigyan mo sila ng access. So, send. Okay, so this is our whiteboard. So, these are whiteboard. So, para makakonect sila dyan, we need, so, naglo-loading pa yung ating whiteboard. So, wait for a while. So, etong whiteboard na to is appropriate for our intermediate. Of course, kasi madali nilang makikita yung performance on the spot. Makikita nila yung ginagawa ng mga learners nila. Of course, pwede rito pang brainstorming sa mga colleagues. Ayan. So, ito yung mga tools natin. We have pen here, we have eraser, we have the select tools, we have here the sticky notes. Or if this sticky notes, let's try. So, for example, itong whiteboard na to is for group 1. Or Let's say, okay, group 1 na lang. Save. Okay, so this whiteboard or Jamboard, nakita nyo to sa taas, this the frame bar. So, this for group 1. Okay, so if we click this side, magke-create tayo ng new frame. So, kapag nag-create tayo ng new frame, meron tayong another whiteboard. So, lagyan lang ulit natin siya ng sticky note. Is for group 2. For example, ayan. So, we have, so, meron kayo dito makikita na down arrow. Kapag kinilik natin yan, so, makikita ilang whiteboard yung naka-open. So, we have for group 1 and we have for group 2. So, ma-access yan ng ating mga learners. So, habang nire-ready mo yan, for example, so, syempre, nakikita ng mga learners mo na ginagawa mo yan. So, isi-share mo sa kanila. Okay. So, example, before I share it, I would add image. So, add image, ito yung mga choices, how to upload or share yung image. So, we could browse from our file or we could upload from our file, yung mga nakasave na sa ating laptop or PC, or by URL, camera, or Google Image Search, Google Drive, or Google Photos. If I click Google Image Search, so, ita-type ko lang, for example, clouds. Okay, so, lalabas lahat ng searches dyan. Okay, so, example, I pick this one. Then, insert. So, it took a while para ma-insert siya. Diyan natin ilalagay. Okay. So, pwede nating lakihan yan o pwedeng liitan. Ayan. Idadrag lang natin doon sa circle. Okay. Then, we could also write our instructions. Ito ay yung text box button. Okay. So, i-click lang natin dito. Dito natin ilagay yung instructions. Okay. Dahil may click, pwede natin i-drag to yung nasa gitna yung square, pahaba. Drag to the side para kumasya yung mga letters na ilalagay natin for our instructions. Okay. Okay, so double click lang. So, let's write. For example, ang instructions natin, write your comments about the image. Okay, write your comments. Okay, write your comments about the image in one sentence. Okay. So, for example, si participant, so, mag-e-edit siya. So, kapag gagawin na natin to, so, kailangan i-share na natin siya sa ating mga learners. For example, okay, share ko na. So, ita-type ko yung email. So, this Jamboard is applicable for email. Kaya, much better ko yung mga learners natin nakasave sa Gmail account mo yung kanilang mga email address. So, I will pick my personal email. So, kailangan i-notify nyo sila na they will receive email regarding this Jamboard. Okay, then send. Okay, share anyway. Okay. So, i-check natin using my mobile phone. So, i-check natin. Ayan, nag-notification na siya. So, i-click ko na lang. So, ito na yung notification niya. Nasa taas. Okay. So, ito na yung link. Wait ko lang siyang mag-load. Okay, so ayan, nag-open na siya. Ayan, nag-open na yung link. So, mag-e-edit na ako. So, pwede na tayong mag-edit. Okay. So, kapag may nakita kayong anonymous here or red image, minsan yung animals yan, like camel, ito ay kuka. So, kapag meron kayong nakita ganyan, ibig sabihin, meron kayong participants na nag-edit na doon sa inyong Jamboard. So, for example, maglalagay ako ng answer ko based from the instruction. Okay, so I will write my name. Ayan, so nag-edit po ako. Okay? So, it is best kasi sa mga intermediate kasi magagawa na nila, makikita na natin yung performance nila. So, magkakaroon pa sila ng interaction with their classmates or yung mga participants natin with their co-participants. Okay, so this is my okay. So ito yung okay. So group number I'm sorry. Sa group number 2 pala yun. So group number 1 pala ako nag-edit. Okay, so kailangan ang i-share natin pala by group. Okay? So group number 1. Wait for a while. Sa group number 1 pala ako nag-write. Okay, so ito yung nilagay ko. So, duplicate ko na lang para makita. Okay, so duplicate. Okay. And then paste. Okay, para makita lang natin. So, Ctrl C, Ctrl V, Ctrl X, and then, okay. Ayan. So, sa group number 1, so ito yung gagawin. Ito yung response ng individual, ng participants. So, sa group number 2, so, same pattern. So, ayun yung gagawin nila. By group sila. So, pwede ka mag-add ng frame. Ayan. So, makikita natin. Okay. And then, pwede nating i-rename kada frame. So, for example, frame 1. So, I will rename, okay, activity number 1 for group 1. Okay. And then, the second frame, okay, re-rename ko siya for group 2. Okay. So, ayan po yan. Kapag nag-add tayo, magkakaroon lang siya ng another frame. Sorry. It's not for per frame. So, activity number 1. Rather. Activity number 1. Kasi for every frame, so pare-pareho lang sila ng, okay, name, ng file name. Okay, then, we could download this as PDF, save frame as image, and then, lahat ng copy is masasend sa ating Google Drive. Okay. So, let's close. So, for example, i-download natin. Okay, so ayun siya. Na-download na siya. Kung by image naman, okay, save frame as image. Ayan po siya. Okay? So, let's close. So, i-open muna natin para makita. Para makita niyo yung final output. Okay, so kapag ginagamit nyo po itong Google Meet, okay, so wag po kayong matakot. So, mag-explore lang po tayo, and then kung may mga question tayo, wag po tayong mahihiya. Don't hesitate to ask to those persons that you trust. And of course, doon sa mga taong alam natin na makakatulong sa inyo. Okay, so this is the example. Okay, while waiting, so, naglo-load pa po siya for a while. Okay. So, alt-tab ko muna. Let's check yung activity. So, ito po yun. Ito yung image. Okay. Ayan, naglo-load lang siya. Okay. So, ang dami na kasi naka-open. So, anyway, I could share this to... Okay. Ayan, nag-open na pala siya. So, ito na yan. So, masasave siya as image. Okay. So, yung isa, naka-PDF. Nag-open na ba siya? So, hindi pa. So, siguro, nahihirapan siya kasi maraming naka-open. So, that's it. So, again, ito yung dalawang activities natin using Google Meet. So, we have the whiteboard. So, yung recording naman natin, kung i-stop na natin yung ating recording, so, we just click yung recording. Again, pupunta kayo dun sa activities. For example, nakaganyan tayo, and then you want to stop the recording. You could check these activities, or you could click these 3 dots. Nandito yung recording nakalagay, stop recording. Click lang natin yan. And then, stop recording. And then, stop recording. So, basa-basa lang din po tayo pag may time. Wag po yung basta click lang ng click. And then, nakalagay dyan, recording will be saved to Google Drive. So, doon nyo ma-access. So, kapag na-save siya sa ating Google Drive, makaka-receive po tayo ng notification sa yung email notification na meron tayong na-receive or na-save na yung ating Meet recordings. Okay. So, that's all. So, lahat naman po ay naipakita ko sa inyo. So, kung may tanong po, sagutin ko na lang po later. So, kung meron po kayo hindi naintindihan, wag po kayo mahihiyang magtanong. Okay? So, that's all for today. That's my demonstrations in using Google Meet. I hope marami po kayong natutunan at marami po kayong na-enjoy nyo po yung aking presentations. That's all for today. Bye! So, before I close this Google Meet, so, ito po siya kapag in-end call ko. So, i-click ko lang po yung telephone, and then, kapag leave the call, lalabas lang po kayo, pero continuous yung ating Meet. But, if we chose this end call, lahat ng nasa participants, mag-close po ang kanilang Google Meet. So, just like this. Meron siyang message na nag-end na yung call. Okay? So, ito yung makikita nyo kapag nawala na po yung na-dismiss na po yung ating Meet. But make sure, kapag mag-dismiss po kayo, you explain to your participants na end na nung ating discussion. And then, kayo po yung huling lalabas doon sa ating Google Meet. Okay? That's all for today. Again, thank you. Bye.